NASEF Rona, and here on the desk with me I have Michelle, Sean, and Michael. So, we've seen some great games of Overwatch today, and it's all come down to this. We are at the finals. We have Troy High School versus Fountain Valley Red. So, guys, we're going to be starting off on Kings Row. So, what do you think? We've seen the teams play together throughout the day. So, what do you think they're going to bring out on Kings Row?
So I think they're going to bring out a very new kind of comp. I've never seen it before. I think it's called Goats. And
yeah, really novel.
Yeah.
I think they come out with something insane like 3 tanks, 3 supports.
Never
I don't
heard
know.
of it.
Yeah, it was
Never heard of
revolutionary.
it.
Okay, we're joking, but you know, moving on.
We have seen both of these teams play on Kings Row because Kings Row, classic NA map. We haven't seen a match without Kings Row today. So we have seen both of these teams run Kings Row. And on Kings Row, Fountain Valley ran the 2-2-2 with David on McCree, and then they ran Ryan Zarya with Lucio and Anna. And Troy did run the 3-2-1 with 3 supports with Brig, Anna, and the Lucio, and then the Genji with Ryan Zarya.
Okay, so do you guys feel that there are any star players we need to look out for? Who do you have in mind?
Right, so the star matchup right now is going to be David versus a Widow One Trick, all right? That's going to be absolutely fantastic to see, you know, see if they can come out with that Doomfist or the McCree, like, you know, because they were absolutely stellar players and, you know, star picks in the last couple of matches. So it'll be cool to see if they'll maybe bring it out for this round. But, you know, it is Kings Row. So they're probably going to default to something more stable like Goats, you know, or variants of Goats, you know, but maybe later down the line with different matches or different maps, we'll see that.
Okay, so next up, I totally blanked out, you guys.
It's okay. I mean, like, okay, let's talk about favorites. You know, like who are we favoring to win this final?
I mean, personally, me and Michael, we both lost to Troy and Fountain Valley.
Ooh, yikes.
But I think I'm rooting for Fountain Valley here because I think they're more mechanically skilled and they have better teamwork. They have a really good teamwork. Even though like they're separately player solo queue, they're around like the diamond range, but they're really solid teamwork, which can wipe 3-0'd many teams in the series.
Yep, I think this matchup all comes down to whether David can shut down Widow One Trick on that Genji. David obviously on the McCree. We've seen him play McCree in the past game against their opponent that they beat 3-0. But if Widow One Trick can carry like he did the game against his team, then I think Troy definitely has a shot if Widow One Trick can pull his weight.
Okay, so why don't we get like a scoreline from all of you guys? What do you think the score is going to be? Who's going to win?
I think it's going to be a close call, but I actually favor Troy because they're much more disciplined. They have a lot better synergy and teamwork going on. So I think it's going to be something like a 3-2 to Troy, something really close.
So what I've seen in Overwatch, all these matches were either 3-1 or 3-0'd. I've never seen a 3-2 in this series so far, so I think a 3-1 with Fountain Valley.
Yeah, I too. I don't think that Widow One Trick will be able to do enough on the Genji with David being the McCree there to shut him down. So I'm going to say 3-1 to Fountain Valley as well.
All right, so whatever happens, we're going to see a great game of Overwatch. So pass it on to the casters.
Thank you so much, Victoria. Hello and welcome everyone to the finals of the Overwatch High School Scholastic Tournament. This is for all the Shamolis. This is for all the quarters in the machine. This is it, people. We're going to be seeing Troy versus Fountain Valley. I am Anthony, the last Mexican Ortega, and I'm being joined by my partner in crime, Zerocious. Zerocious, are you as pumped as I am?
I am. I'm extremely pumped. We've seen so much from both of these teams against each other, against the other teams in the quarterfinals. So for now, this is going to be very exciting to see what they have to offer. From the analysts, what I've heard so far is that they've been comparing the DPSs, which I don't think they should be the play. We should be comparing the main tanks and the off tanks, the front line of both teams. And I feel like Troy has that more set in than
Fountain Valley.
Fountain Valley High School.
I agree with you there. I mean, so much of the play that we've seen today has been on how these tanks are able to utilize their shatters if they're playing the Reinhardt, or a lot of it is going into these kind of gravitons that have been thrown out that have been game changing.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna see right here if it's gonna be more based around the tanks or the DPSs. We're in right now King's Row. This is the third time we've played this map so far, and we're gonna get to see both teams that won play this map again.
Very much so. One thing I'm also going to be searching out between Troy High School and Fountain Valley High School. Both teams are looking really great. I've been particularly looking at the synergy that Widow One Trick and Kappa 123 have been having, especially that Kappa 123 has the Zarya, and we might see a Genji Blade come out from Widow One Trick.
Yeah, and that's what they've been running, the Genji and the Goats. You know, they call it Goats. It's Genji with the Goats.
That's
But hey, we'll see how it goes. We should also keep an eye on Theodore, because Theodore has been also playing with very well with Zarya. They've been combining their abilities to be able to engage and disengage at the appropriate moments. So I'm really, really hyped to see what they are going to do against a great, great team.
But it was not to me.
Very much so. As we're going to be able to see that Troy High School is going to be on the defending side here, while Fountain Valley is going to be looking to see if they can capture this first point. As we go into the final countdown, we are now going to see the players start to engage onto each other, and I am so excited to see what we expect to see here.
Yeah, Fountain Valley is running the Doomfist again. They're looking for that burst damage. A charge coming in from...
It's going to be an all-out fight as already Kazo is going to be able to take out Trickster. There are going to be some Theodore shielding to be able to keep their team up. Widow One Trick's already going to be able to take out David. We're still looking on the fight, while Fountain Valley is going to be able to get pushed back all the way. One Trick trying to look for some more kills. Kiddo is going to be taken out by Theodore. Trickster, however, is going to be able to get Kazo on the back end. And now it's going to be Troy High School having to back up, but that's going to be time wasted on the side of Fountain Valley.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, as you can see, they just had to pick one target, kill that target, and it'll be a 5v6. And in a GOAT situation, that's all you need to actually win the fight, a 5v6. And the Lucio will be coming in really quick, so it'll be a 6v6. There won't be any disadvantages here.
We're going to see a little bit of fighting already onto the point. An airborne Reinhardt being thrown. We're going to see a Reinhardt charge. It's going to hit David, but a nice stun is going to be able to stand his teammate from dying. David able to stay up. Trickster is going to be the first one to go on down on the team. Theodore is bashing around trying to see if he can get it. He does have Earth Shatter. He's going to be able to knock down. That's going to be 3 people on the Earth Shatter. That's going to be Zenyatta saying bye-bye on the side of Fountain Valley. Now Kiddo and a few Annas are going to have to jump away and try to get away if possible. He is discorded. He's going to be able to bounce away like the little froggy he is. And now Troy High School is taking a demanding lead here.
There you have it. They go in with a Doomfist, try to make some problems on Valid. However, Troy High School actually know how to play against them. They are playing collected, calm, and they do not panic when the Doomfist goes in. They just stay together and they apply as much damage as possible on one target.
We're going to see the rally come in, but also the Zarya is going to be able to get everybody in there. The charge is going to be able to hit the Zenyatta ultimate also coming out. The Genji on the Widow, not the Widow One Trick is going to be here. Theodore 1 is going to be able to pick up one. Theodore is going to be able to pick another one. Widow One Trick with a nice blade to be able to set up his team. That was perfectly executed on the side of Troy High School to be able to demand lead. They're still fighting here, trying to see if they can be able to get any more on their Trickster, jumping all the way back. And now that's going to be a very nice time wasted.
Yeah, that was very well done from Troy High School. However, they used almost all of their ultimates. They're only left with the beat and the Zarya. Grab is coming up here next. However, Fountain Valley is coming in with 3 aggressive ultimates. Here we go with the grab, and then Doomfist.
Speaking of the grab, the Doomfist ultimate is going to come out. That's already going to be 4 kills going on the side of Fountain Valley, as they're going to have to run away and retreat. Even more time wasted. We're now down to 1 minute and 30. They have not gotten a single tick on this point.
And that combo did not matter because we all knew that Troy had beat. You know, Kazo was saving that beat for the combo, and the Fountain Valley made the mistake of
another Zarya is coming out with the Genji One Trick. Already 2 kills for Widow. That's the 3rd kill. Will he be looking for a 4th one? McCree, you're gonna get sliced and diced and taken out. My God, Troy is just on fire.
Yeah, and they just keep on rotating ultimates. You know, they have the offensive ults. They only use a few. They only use 1 or 2 to secure a fight, unlike Fountain Valley. So we'll see what's going to happen next. Troy is coming in with a shatter. Theodore, we know him. He's going to land a huge shatter here. We'll see how it goes. However, Widow One Trick goes down first. They traded 1 for 1. It's a 5v6. Zenyatta's trance makes it play aggressive. Huge shatter coming up, but the trance is still activated. No one goes down. David takes a kill on Hyrule, and the team Fountain is going in. They're trading picks, but they are coming out more advantages in this fight. There's only Zarya and Lucio left, but they can't do anything about it. With 4 people on point. This point is gonna go for Fountain Valley, and they used a lot of ultimates. Actually, they're contesting here. Heat is used.
We're gonna be seeing a little bit of engagement on from the side of Troy, but it looks like a 1-by-1 trickling is not gonna be able to do that much. That is a good land strike, and now we're gonna see the McCree trying to use his ultimate, but Kappa and Theodore are able to wipe the floor for the side of Fountain Valley, and what was thought as the comeback for Troy High School here on this map is actually just going to be their demise.
That was actually well executed. I did not expect that to happen. I thought they would be collecting their ultimates, keeping it calm, and waiting for the next engagement after they capped first point. But they did not let them have it. They went in straight away, Troy High School, and they actually forced the beat out of Fountain Valley, which was something that was the Q point. It was the Q point for Troy to go in and use all of their ultimates, because Fountain Valley did not have any defensive ults left, and because it's Theodore and Kappa, they were able to just execute their combo perfectly, and they just annihilated Fountain Valley.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you there, Zero. That was just incredible from the side of Troy High School, and as I was saying before, that this team just has such good synergy when they come up together. Even when they were a player down, I really thought it was gonna go for the side of Fountain Valley, but they were, as you explained, were able to just come back so well from it.
Yeah, Fountain Valley they should count the ultimates that Troy has and use their defensive ults to their advantage, but that didn't happen. I'm still a little bit confused on why the beat was used. It could have been used against an ultimate, but that was literally the Q point for Troy to engage and win that fight.
Could be a little bit of nerves. These guys are in the finals. This is do or die for them. So maybe just a little bit of fat finger. What's interesting to me is seeing the team that Fountain Valley is coming out with. They have the Ashe, Mercy, and then also a Orisa.
Yeah, I mean, a damage boosted Ashe is a insta kill potential. You know, it's like a Widowmaker. Every 200 HP target is gonna go down instantly, and so they just have this comp against the goats. It's something normal to expect, and it just depends on how fast you can get your Drunkrat ultimate or how fast you can get your Ashe. And as you can see, Kiddo is already 40% into his Drunkrat tire, but they are forced onto point Fountain Valley. So right now, Theodore, all he has to do is swing. The Mercy is trying to escape. She might land a res here, but we do not know. Kiddo almost has his ultimate, but will he be able to stay alive long enough to execute it? Ashe goes down, Widow One Trick kills him, and they are just cleaning up point right here. Mercy on point, cleaned up, and this goes to Troy High School. That was a well executed dive. Oh, they're still contesting, but it doesn't matter.
No, that did not really matter much. That was a very clean sweep, and now Troy High School is able to just pick up the first map just so dominantly. I mean, Zerocious, how do you think Fountain Valley should think? What's their mentality? They just got absolutely dominated here in this first point. What do you think they should do to kind of recoup?
They should be able to play fast, because the problem is that they're used to